Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me. We're going to review the first quarter of 2025 for you. So we'll take a look at what January's been like and what's coming for the next couple of months. So it's a general read, it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross watchers bear in mind roles can be reversed. Let's take a look then what's going on for the sign of Capricorn. I did hear something earlier and I forgot what it was. Oh, there's a snake in the grass. That was it, preparing for your reading. A snake in the grass. To make you keep your guard about you. Hierophant. Okay, for January I have the Hierophant. February, 9 of Wands. And the 6 of Swords for March. The overall energy for the reading is the 8 of Pentacles. So you might be feeling that you're throwing yourself into work at the moment. You could be learning a new skill. This is about mastering something, attention to detail. There's definitely a lot of hard work going into something. The thing that follows is the 9 of Pentacles, where you would be able to reap the rewards. Now the Hierophant can represent marriage. What I'm feeling more from this is in a spiritual sense, that I always feel with this card, we're like following our intended path, you know, being spiritually guided. And it draws very much on our values, our morals, our beliefs, you know, taking quite a... It's giving me like a religious feeling, but not in that sense. I just feel like, you know, really strong morals and values. I'm wondering if they've been tested at any point recently. Tell me why the Hierophant's here. Page of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Ah, okay. I feel like some pain's been caused throughout the month of January. I've got the 10 of Swords. This can carry a sense of feeling like you're being stabbed in the back, or a painful ending, but it's, you know, it's something that somebody can't recover from, really. And I don't know if for you this is something that you're holding inside. Maybe this is something that's not really being spoken about, but I feel as though you may be trying to figure out ways of how to deal with it, how to make it work moving forward, because I don't see you voicing it. Perhaps this, you know, if you feel like somebody stabbed you in the back, this is where we draw on our morals and, you know, what we believe to be right and wrong. So I do definitely feel like somebody's wronged you throughout the month of January. And I do see, like, it's almost as though trying not to let it bother you. My concern is you are holding it inside. So that may come back to bite you a bit later on if you don't manage that. But let's look at the 9 of Wands in February. This is a wounded warrior. It could represent illness. She's a fighter, but she's tired. This suggests, look, she's got one wand left, so she's not ready to give up on whatever it is. She's going to continue to go, but if that wand kind of burns out, maybe you are at risk of burnout. Let's look at the 9 of Wands then. Page of Swords, the Hermit, 10 of Wands. Oh, let me just do 6 of Swords and I'll talk you through what I'm seeing. Okay. So I've got the Page of Swords, the Hermit, the 10 of Wands. I am getting this sense of I want to say something, I want to do something, but then talking yourself out of it. I do definitely feel like there's a lot that you're holding inside that you're not vocalising. And I feel like even if there's anyone you're speaking to, you're only giving them little bits, you're not giving them the full picture. So this might be that you're not great at talking about how you feel, or expressing your emotions, you know, or sometimes we don't say things to people because we think, does that sound crazy? Am I being silly? I'm feeling that there's a lot of work going on internally, but definitely not really sharing that with anybody. I do think there is a message here that we need to be talking to somebody or people who can kind of help you process this, because whatever's happened, it's had quite a profound, deep impact on you. There's a situation here, I've got the tens on the back. So this is kind of, like I said, tens are a completion, an ending. This is leaving something behind almost, feeling like I'm done with that. And the 10 of wands is a heavy, heavy burden. So whatever the situation is, we started with the 9 of wands, we've come to the 10. Like I say, she's still ready to keep fighting at this stage. That, we're done. We're done. I've got nothing else to give to that. So you might be really contemplating a relationship in your life or a job, whatever it is that's been taking its toll. This is, yeah, you're in hermit mode with that. This, it's about introspection and seeking answers, but I do feel that ultimately whatever this is feels like it needs to come to an end. So for March we have the 6 of Swords. Now this would be moving on to those karma shores. This would be packing up, taking with you the lessons that you've learned and moving forward with them. It can feel quite difficult. So let's say, for example, it was a job, you've been in it such a long time maybe, you've made some good connections at work, but you're not enjoying the role anymore, or it's not paying well enough, or whatever it is, and that's enough that each day you're getting up to work, it's bothering you, sort of thing. This is when, yes, it might be difficult to jump ship, but you know that that's going to pay off, and the time is right to do that. So I'm not saying it's a work situation. That's the kind of example I'm giving you of it might be difficult, but you're moving on to something better. Okay. So with that, I have the Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. I'm getting a lot of kind of travel by sea. So I don't know. I don't normally get that, although I get this range of cards. I'm picking up a cruise for somebody. It could just be overseas, but I am getting a cruise. I'm definitely getting some travel with this. But ultimately, I think what I'm getting is a sense of calmness. And I think that you need to do this work to allow that calmness to come in, because I feel like your mind might be in overdrive. But what I feel from here is it's almost like, yeah, I'm done. And because you've made the decision to be done and you feel ready to be done, that means a lot of that angst, that anxiety, that worry, that pain, whatever might have been involved with this does not follow you, because you've made that step, and you've made kind of an emotional detachment, which I think is what you definitely needed to do. So let's look at the 8 of Pentacles to finish us off. The Magician, the 10 of Cups, the Tower. Okay. I feel as though you might have a tendency to put a lot of pressure on yourself, or not believe in yourself, or catastrophize things in your mind a little bit. And I wonder if this is possibly linked to some overthinking, because I feel like there's something that you're doing too much, and you're stuck in a place, I think, of trying to manifest the outcome you want, or to reach that goal, or for something to give. We're manifesting, and we're doing that wholeheartedly, like our intentions are so good. But the Tower's on the back of this, which could represent that epiphany, which is going to help you move forward. But I'm getting that sense of we're catastrophizing. And again, that can happen a lot if we're stuck inside our own heads and not sharing that with other people. So I would just watch out for that, whatever we're internalizing. And if we're doing that inner work, that shadow work, that's good, but make sure it's done in a healthy way and it's not something that's stressing you out, is what I would say. Okay, So I'm going to leave that there for you. I definitely feel that you come into a turning point soon, and anything that's been causing you stress or worry, or something that you kind of need to cut ties with, is definitely about to happen in the next couple of months. Okay, so thank you for joining me.